Okay, let's talk about Anaconda. Now, the Anaconda, again, very popular submission in MMA, very popular submission in Jiu-Jitsu. I wanted to leave it for last, not because it's a bad submission, not because it doesn't work, not because it isn't a high percentage, but because, in my opinion, as a beginner, it should be probably your last choice, and for a very, very simple reason, because it forces you to lose top position. It forces you in what we call an Olympic roll, which we're going to look at in a second, and it forces you to spin underneath your partner. It's a move that when it works, great. When it doesn't work, you're in bottom position and basically you're pinned. So that's why I am going to show it, because it's important that you know it. But if you're a beginner, my recommendation is that you pick Anaconda for last. So we can lock an Anaconda straight from here. It's an arm in choke. So again, the law of the elbow and the hip. You can punch an Anaconda straight from here. I can, because I have relatively long arms. Luke's shoulders are, it just kind of fits. But if I were dealing with someone with unbelievably broad shoulders, if I had shorter arms, I probably wouldn't be able to lock an Anaconda from here. Anaconda is basically another karagasame, is another one, this arm in chokes, in which the arm that goes over the shoulder punches through and locks again my triceps in a very similar configuration. And now I walk all the way to the shoulder so that my chin rests on top of my hand. Now I want to bring my head into here and roll through and force my partner into a roll. At this point, what's going to get you the tap is me entangling my legs with my partners. I can just physically walk and get the tap. And it's going to work. But it's going to be much more powerful if you go to mount. If I just walk, there's nothing preventing your partner from walking together with me. And so we're kind of end up in this position that it's not really going anywhere. Of course, I have a submission in place, but you want to finish it in a sort of efficient manner. So from here, the best way to finish the Anaconda is to post with my forehead on the floor and tripod up, hunting for mount or some sort of leg entanglement from top position. So I post, I build height, and now I can go to mount the same way that I would from, okay, let's redo this, because, sorry, I'm getting tired. Yeah, sorry. It wasn't, because we relocked it like from bottom, and
right, yeah.
It was not well locked. Sorry.
You need to keep going.
Yeah, sorry.
You want to do the whole thing or just?
So no, I just want to redo the finishing mechanics. Okay.
Start from here again?
Yeah, just start from here. Okay, so we lock everything tight. Actually, I just move because otherwise, yeah, exactly. Everything tight, and we're here. From this position, I can just try to entangle my partner's legs and just walking towards my partner's hips, and that's eventually going to get me to tap. The problem with this is that my partner can start walking with me, and we're in this kind of position that it looks a bit silly and it's really not going anywhere. The best way, until my partner starts clearing my elbow with his, yeah, exactly that, and then the structure starts falling apart. The best way of finishing the submission is similar to a dart. You want to go with your forehead on the floor and going to mount or any sort of leg entanglement from top position. So you want to post your head on the floor, scissor, and come up to mount. Now, when I mount or quarter mount, whatever the case might be, once again, this rotational finish is what's going to get me to tap. this, trying to extract the arm from the submission. If, for whatever reason, turtle or breath, for whatever reason, your arms are not long enough to lock the position, or maybe your partner has very, very broad shoulders, we go into what we call an Olympic roll. We lock palm to palm, and we take away the support. At this point, we just slide in, and this is where things get interesting. Because now, if I open up my hands to lock the anaconda, this is when my partner aggressively open up the elbow, and everything is just gone. Okay, there's things that I could do, but I definitely lose pressure. A good opponent will time me while I'm doing this and will start opening and my hands will separate. So in order to ensure maximum control in the transition, what I want to do is to just fire my leg up. This leg will not serve any strangling purpose. The only thing that it does is that it buys me time to open up my arms and slide a deep strangle, grabbing my triceps, walking, and now I locked my submission. Okay, so once again, from this position, I lock a palm to palm, I start taking away the base of support, and I drive my head underneath into what we call an Olympic roll. I fire my leg up, pull to adjust the submission if necessary, and now I have time to go and lock my anaconda in a very, very safe and controlled manner. Do I recommend this move? Yes, but be aware of the fact that losing top position always entails a risk. If for whatever reason during the Olympic roll or even with my figure four, there is some sort of elbow slippage and he gets out, or there's elbow slippage during the roll, his elbow just slips here, exactly. So I go to roll, the elbow, no, don't roll, just slip the elbow out.
I see.
I go to roll, the elbow slips out. Now, will this happen at the highest level? No, it won't. But if you're watching this, chances are that you're a beginner. So this is what might happen to you. A different mistake that can happen, you know what I mean? When he goes to an Olympic roll, palm, yeah, is that your partner just opens up the elbow and basically just ends up in north-south. Again, will this happen in UFC? Probably not, because they will have good posture and good pressure. But once again, as a beginner, if you're losing deliberately top position, you might end up paying a horrible price for it.